Welcome to this video. This is your life coach and mentor, Jonathan Belcher. Feeling good, feeling the breeze. The sun is shining out here. The trees and the plants are swaying from side to side. The spirits are high, the vibrations are high, the frequencies are high, my friends and family, my kings and queens out there. I want to say welcome to all new subscribers to my channel. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate those of you who comment, those of you who engage, those of you who have been liking, and those of you who have been sending me a message privately, hitting me up. I really appreciate those words of encouragement. I really appreciate your support. What we're going to talk about today? Well, before we talk about what we're going to talk about today, we're going to start off with our daily affirmation, right? I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. Say it with me. Say it with me. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. So today we're going to talk about how to know I will be successful. And I'm going to give you 6 signs. Really and truly, I'm letting you know how to know you will be successful in life. But for keyword purposes, I titled this video, How to Know I Will Be Successful in Life. And I'm going to give you 6 signs. I'm going to break it down over the course of this video. You don't want to miss none of these signs that you're going to be successful. So make sure to stay tuned to the very end. My kings and queens out there tuning in right now. And I know that you're a king. I know that you're a queen. And I know that you have an abundant way of thinking and a whole prosperous outlook, because you wouldn't even be on my video today if you didn't. Just being real with you. The types of people that I attract to my videos are ambitious people, people who are focused, people who are headed somewhere, people who believe in themselves, people who believe in other people. So I know there's a reason why you're watching this video today. So that's probably a bonus sign that you're going to be successful, is because you're here today. You wouldn't be here watching this video today if you wasn't going to be successful. That's a bonus sign. We ain't going to count that as one, though. So for the first sign, how to know I will be successful in life. Here's sign number 1 that you're going to be successful in life is you will receive prophetic messages from anointed people about your success. And today I got a little notepad with me, you know, just to keep me on track. Did a little outline. Most times I don't do an outline. Most times I just flow from the heart. This is still from the heart, but I wanted to organize the way that I share this information with you today, right? So the first sign is that you will receive prophetic messages from people, from anointed people about your success. You probably like, John, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Sometimes in life, somebody else out there will be able to see your power before you will. Sometimes in life, other people are gifted to see through what you got going on and see through even to your future and what you're about to accomplish. Sometimes in life, you could be even a kid, and a grown person can come up to you and tell you you're going to be successful, you're going to accomplish great things. And as a kid, it will never register. You won't understand the power of that until you get older. And I know this to be true because when I was younger, you know, my family they're Christians. My family goes to church as often as possible. I'm not really that religious, to be honest, but I am spiritual and I do believe in God. But I remember going to church with my family a couple Sundays and stuff like that, and I went to church one Sunday, and this particular day they had a pastor at the church I was going to. This church was called Bethel, right? So I was at Bethel, and they had this pastor come on, and he's from Chicago. And remind you, I'm in the pew with other people in the church, and it's a lot of people in there, maybe about 200 people, maybe about 150 people, 100 to 150 people in there, and he's going off. You know, he's preaching, and then out of nowhere, remind you, I'm like, I don't know, this is a couple years ago, right? So I'm just chilling, and there's a lot of people in there, and next thing you know, out of nowhere, he just stops in the middle of his service, and he points at me in the middle of the crowd, and he says, "You, young man, God wants me to send a message to you, young man." And literally, I'm just like, I'm looking around, and I'm pointing at me, and I'm like, me? You know what I mean? I'm looking around, I'm like, what is he talking about? He's like, yes, you, to the point where it got so crazy that he climbed the pews in front of me just to come to me, and he put his hand on my head. I'll never forget it. He put his hand on my head, and he had a mic in his hand, and he's just going and going and going. And he says, God told me to tell you to never give up. Don't get distracted, young man. Keep focused. You're so talented. You're so gifted. And he has his hand on the top of my head, and he's saying this, and he's praying for me as he's saying this powerful stuff to me. And up to this day, I will never forget that, because it was a regular sermon. We happened to have him as a guest. He's from Chicago. And remind you, he's doing his thing. So I'm not expecting that to happen. And out of nowhere, he just says, you. God told me a message to send you. And comes to me. My family, everybody in my family, they looking at me and they like, what the hell's going on? And they like, you know, then they started to clap for me. And they were all excited and stuff like that. But I never forget that, because so many other people was in the room. I always ask myself, what made him come to me? You know, what made him feel that that message was so important to relay to me that he had to do it in that moment, climb over people to get to me. You know what I'm saying? And like everybody's watching me. But deep inside, there was a part of me that knew exactly what he was talking about. You know, deep inside, there was a part of me that understood that, all right, I see what he meant by that. Even though I wasn't nowhere near where I wanted to be, even though I wasn't having the success I wanted to have at all, I'll never forget that prophetic message that I received from that particular pastor that day, because that's not something that happens every day. It's not something that happens often. So you could be going to work one day, you could be on a train, you could be anywhere, and somebody could come up to you that you don't even know. Somebody random could come up to you and tell you that they see greatness in you. They could tell you that they see success in you. They could tell you that, you know what, great things are about to come, so you just need to stay focused. Don't let all the little noise and the distractions take you off course. You know, so that's the number one sign to know that you will be successful, is that people who are gifted, people who are blessed with the ability to see through people and see through even, you know, they have like almost a psychic ability. You're going to find that those people, they're going to come to you sometimes and tell you what it is. And you're going to be shocked, because it's going to be things, it's going to be something that you probably didn't even know for sure yet for yourself. And this person is giving you information about yourself and you're like, wow, that's really going to happen for me. You know what I'm saying? But it's not to be ignored. You have gifted people on earth that are here, and that's their job. You know, they have this ability to see your greatness. They have this ability to see the pureness in your heart. They have this like this intuitive sense to know you're headed in the right direction and that you're going to do big things, or that you're going to inspire people in the world, help people in the world. Don't you want to help people in the world? Don't you want to help people in the world? I mean, that's what success is really all about, is helping people in the world. Drop a comment below. Drop a comment below and say, I want to help people in the world. Drop a comment below and say, I want to help people in the world. And for some people, that might sound cheesy, like, John, help people in the world. That's corny. Like, what the hell, I need to help people. But through servicing people, that's how you get rich. That's how you make money. And I want to be clear. Riches ain't only based on money. Riches ain't only based on money. Some people so broke, all they got is money. So rich really has to do with as in your spirit. If you ain't rich on the inside, if you ain't rich in the heart, if you ain't rich in the mind, riches and finances don't even matter. If you ain't rich on the inside, the paper don't mean nothing. The paper's worthless. So understand, when I say rich, I'm really talking about rich as in spirit. Shout out to, what's his name? What's the Rich Homie Quan, the rapper, right? Who had that album called Rich as in Spirit. That's not who I necessarily took it from, but I know what he means by that. So that's the first sign, is that you will receive prophetic messages from anointed people about your success. Maybe you have experienced that. Let me know. Drop a comment below if you got a story where some anointed person or some person out of nowhere randomly told you how successful you're going to be, or they read how successful you are. Let me know. Drop a comment below. So sign number 2. We're moving on to sign number 2. How to know I will be successful. Here's how to know you will be successful, right? Sign number 2 is you have a definite purpose and you are committed to your goals. That's the second sign you know you're going to be successful. And even if you may not be clear on your purpose yet, that doesn't mean you're not going to be successful. But if you are clear on your purpose, the more the merrier. Because if you have a defined purpose of what you're here to do and what you want to accomplish, you can literally set up things in your life to where all of those things you have set up work in your favor to get you closer to that definite purpose you're here to serve. But you got to be clear on that. Like, it's kind of like getting in a car. If you don't have a definite destination in mind of where you're trying to go, and you're just going to get in your car and you're just going to drive around aimlessly, well, you're going to end up anywhere. You might end up somewhere good, you might end up somewhere bad, but really and truly is no control over where you end up because you don't have no preciseness on where you're going. So when you have a definiteness of purpose, what you're doing is you putting a GPS on your dreams and you're saying, this is where I want to go, this is where I'm destined to be. So if you have the definite purpose already in mind, I'm telling you, that is a sign you're going to be successful, because what you're going to do naturally is you're going to do things and act in ways that get you closer and closer and closer to living your purpose. Everybody, we're all energy, right? We all energetic beings. You are an energetic being, right? Everything in the world is energy. So the odds of you having success is way higher when you put in more of your energy into a specific goal you want to accomplish. Now, if you're putting your energy into all of these random different things, 10 different things, your energy is going into this, is going into that, it's dissipated all over the place, right? Your energy is going into a million different things. But what happens is you spread yourself too thin. You spread yourself too thin. And then you lose sight of your purpose and you start being taken away further from your purpose. But you ain't trying to let that happen, right? You a king, you a queen, you already know. You already know what time it is, so you're not trying to let that happen. You have a defined purpose and you're committed to your goals, right? So a defined purpose, just having a defined purpose, that's one part of it. But also, you're going to have goals and objections you're going to accomplish before you get to that purpose. You get what I'm trying to say? Like right now, I have I'm going to give you a definite goal, for example. One of my definite goals or definite purposes, right, is I want to inspire 1 million content creators and improve the hearts and the minds of the people. I want 1 million content creators to be financially free and able to improve the hearts and the minds of the people. That's a vision that I have, a definite purpose that I have. Now that definite purpose is big enough to keep me going no matter what tries to come my way and come against me. And then now I'm going to set up goals in between to get me to that definite purpose of making that come true, where I'm helping a team of content creators change their life, change their family's life, their friends' life, their finances. Like, this is my vision. Like, I want content creators to give them a voice and help them to get their word out there and their message out there to the masses. So if I have that as a definite purpose, 1 million people, that's a goal that I have to keep going. I have to stay focused. I have to accomplish my goals. But most importantly, I have to be committed to make that purpose come true. Because time is ticking, right? Father time is ticking. Father time is ticking. So you got to have a definite purpose, because if we don't have a definite purpose of what we're here to do, we can easily get sidetracked. We can easily lose our motivation. See, you have the definite purpose in mind, and as you're going to your definite purpose, you may change the plan, but you never change the purpose. You might change your plan to get there. You might change the plan to get to your goal. You might change the plan to make the money you want to make. But you never change the purpose that you have in mind. You get what I'm saying? And you might use stepping stones on your journey to the purpose. You might use stepping stones to get there. So it might not be, you might need the little steps to get to the big step, right? You're trying to get to the big step, but you need those in-between steps to get to the big step. You ain't at a level yet sometimes to jump to the big step because you ain't ready for the big step. And that's why I tell people all the time, your struggles, there's beauty in the struggle. And there's ugliness in the success. There's beauty in the struggle and there's ugliness in the success. In the struggle, that's where you're getting built up. That's where you're getting developed. That's where you're learning. That's when you're getting educated. That's where you're mastering your craft. But that whole period is really the funnest period, because what you basically doing is you transforming. You going from the caterpillar into the butterfly. That's what's happening when you transforming and focused on a definite purpose. So the third sign is, right, we're going to go to the third sign. How to know you will be successful is your mind will be more so dominated by optimistic thoughts rather than negative thoughts. Your mind is going to be more so dominated by optimistic thoughts as opposed to negative thoughts. And this one is very, very important. See, a lot of people ain't successful because they always talking negative. You got people out there who ain't successful because they always thinking negative. If you always talking that negative stuff, if you always talking about lack, if you always talking about what ain't going right for you, if you always talking about the times you failed, if you always focused on the times when you didn't show up or the times you didn't do good, if you always focused on the losses and you always focused on what didn't go right and you always focused on the empty part of the glass that has water in it, right? If you always focused on the negative, it's extremely hard for you to solidify your success that way, because you can't breed something that you're not emitting. If you're not projecting something positive, how can you receive something positive? And people like to make this a mystical thing. You know, we get into the law of attraction and people like to make this mystical. We talk about the secret and all of that. But really and truly, it's kind of simple when you think about it. It's not that complicated when you think about it. It's not that complicated. Like, if you're talking about success and you're talking about health and you're talking about love and you're talking about your vision and you're talking about how you want to help people and you're talking about what you want to accomplish and you're talking about how you want to change things and how you want to put people in better positions, if you keep talking about how what's possible for you, and you could keep talking about what you can attain in life, and you keep talking about what you can do in life, and you keep talking about all these things having to do with growth, then of course what's going to start to happen is you're going to be successful because you're talking about success. Your words and everything, your energy is breeding success. Now you can have a negative mindset and you walking around with your head down and you sulking and moping around, and you know the dark cloud is over you and ain't nothing going right. Don't nobody care for you. You feel like there's no optimism, there's no hope, there's no faith. You know, how can you get success that way? And a lot of times that's only happening because you're listening to people who think negative. And you let them put you in a negative mindset. But if you're positive, don't listen to those negative people. They trying to bring you down with them. They don't want you to start thinking positive. They don't want you to start thinking in terms of growth, because then what's going to happen is you're going to slowly start to break away from those negative people and you're going to transcend to a whole nother level, and they're going to be like, damn, what happened? How did this person come up? How did this person change their life? Well, they started thinking optimistically. They started thinking hope. They started thinking about faith. They started thinking about prosperity. They started thinking about abundance. They started thinking about taking action. They started thinking about their vision. They started thinking about change. They started thinking about... So of course, if that starts happening, if your mind starts to breed success and starts to have thoughts of success and you start to talk success and you start to, just feel success, eventually success is going to come to you. So you don't have to ask somebody if you're going to be successful. If you think it's successful, you talking successful, and you doing successful things, you already know you're going to be successful. You already know you're going to be successful. But your mind got to be dominated more so by positive thoughts. I'm telling you right now, I remember when I got online for the first time, and it was a complete struggle for me. And I just kept holding on to the thought that if somebody else can make money, if somebody else could change their life as their own boss, I can do it. I just kept holding on to that thought. Like, regardless of the people, every day was going by, I wasn't making any money in my business. I wasn't making any money as my own boss, creating content. I just kept going because I was focused on what can go right. I was focused on the good that can come out of me staying focused. I was focused on, I kept focused on, I'm going to just keep going until I get the success and the results I want. And of course, some time went on, like 3 months later, I did make my first sale. Some time went on, I did make my first $1,000 online. Some time went on, I made my first $2,700 day online. So that goes to show you that when you're thinking optimistically, regardless of how things may be looking, regardless of how the bank account may look, and regardless of how the credit may be looking, you project a thought of positivity into the universe, and you create a whole new possibility for yourself. But you know those people who got tunnel vision, and if you ain't got tunnel vision on the purpose, then you got tunnel vision on the wrong thing. You got tunnel vision on the wrong thing. Some people got tunnel vision on their mind, and they have tunnel vision where everything that they see every day is all they think is possible. Not me. I might have seen some limited things, but guess what? I believe in some unlimited things. I might have seen some small things, but guess what? I believe in big things. I might have seen some little income, but guess what? I believe in bigger income. I might have lived in a small house, but guess what? I believe in living in a bigger house. It's all a mindset. It's all a mindset. It don't matter about where you at right now. It matters about where you see yourself. Where you going? Where you headed? Where you headed? So that was sign number 3 right there. Moving on to sign number 4. And if you're getting value from this video, I'd appreciate if you shared this video with 5 friends or family who you think would need this video, right? Anybody out there who you think can benefit from watching this video, I would appreciate if you shared it with them. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button. Hit the bell button so that you could be notified immediately whenever I make videos like this. Oh man, it feels so good out here. I just got to take a moment and just receive this breeze. And it feels perfect out here. It ain't too hot. It ain't cold. It's like it's just a breeze. I'm in the shade right now. I hope the lighting is all right. Yeah, let me just have to take that little second just to feel the present moment. Feel the present moment. The present is a gift. The present is a gift, my friends. Drop a comment below. Say the present is a gift. The present is a gift. Sign number 4. Sign number 4. How to know I will be successful. How to know you will be successful in life. And this sign right here, I don't know if you can handle this sign. I really don't know if you can handle this sign. I'm a little afraid to share this sign with you because I don't know how you're going to react to me. You might never look at me the same, and you might look at me twisted after this, but I'm going to keep it real with you. Sign number 4 is you are happy to see others succeeding. That is a sign you will be successful. If you are happy to see others succeeding, that is one of the surest ways you know you're going to be successful, because when you hate on somebody else having success, when you're upset at somebody else's happiness, when you're upset at somebody else's joy, when you're upset at somebody else's accomplishments, you're literally mad at and hating on the very thing that you, deep inside, you want. So what that causes, because you're putting out negative energy on something that you want, is literally repelling the things that you want from your life. See, when you start being happy for people having success, and I don't care what enemies I may have, I don't care what former friends I may have, I don't care what ex-girlfriends I have, ex-friends I have, people who don't talk to me no more. Let me tell you something from the bottom of my heart. I wish all those people the best. All those people who may have, I may have felt a certain way, or they may have felt a certain way, they are all forgiven, and guess what? I want them all to succeed. I want to see them succeed. And you say, why? Because you have to be happy to see somebody else succeed if you're expecting success for yourself. Aren't you expecting success for yourself? All right, so if you're expecting success for yourself, why wouldn't you be happy when you see somebody else, especially if they're your brother or your sister, and you see somebody else having success? Why would you hate on that? Why would you hate on them doing something you inspired by and you actually like? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I need you to win. I want you to have success. Here's why. Because you're a human being just like me. And I'm not thinking in a lack mindset. I'm thinking of an abundant mindset, knowing that there's more than enough for each and every one of us. So if I understand there's more than enough for each and every one of us, when I witness your success and I witness your growth, and I see you expanding, I see you doing better, that makes me feel good, because that means I'm next. I'm in line. That means it's possible for me. That means my chance is coming. My time is coming. But people, they get upset. They look around at other people having success, and they like, damn, his time is coming. Her time is coming. This person's time is coming. Why my time ain't coming yet? Your time is coming, but you got to be happy for those people whose time is right now. Your time is coming, but you got to be happy for the people whose time is right now. Because if you don't like them, guess what? You can't learn from them. If you don't like them, guess what? They can't teach you nothing. If you don't like those people having success, guess what? They can't mentor you on the game. So people don't understand that hating on your brothers and sisters, hating on your family, hating on your friends, hating on your exes, hating on people you don't want them to win, you don't want them to be successful, is really a shot in your own foot, because it's admitting that you can't do better than where you are right now. That's the only reason why I'll be mad at somebody having success, is because I feel inferior. But you don't feel inferior. You don't feel inferior, you superior. You superior, and that doesn't mean you have to look down on other people. That doesn't mean you treat other people less than. But it's important to be happy for other people who are succeeding. I've been in that situation where I was envious of other people's success before. I've been there before, and let me tell you something. It feels heavy. It's useless. It can't do nothing for you. That feeling, it can't help you at all. So clap for other people you see having success. Clap for yourself for having success. Pat yourself on the back. Be happy for others. Be happy for yourself. As long as they're happy for you. As long as they're happy for you. Sign number 5. Sign number 5. Sign number 5, how to know I will be successful, is you can deal with criticism and or lack of support. You can deal with criticism and or lack of support. Just being real with you. A lot of people are so afraid of what other people think, and that's the reason why they never get to the success and the potential they want. You got to understand, the greater and the bigger the goal is you after, The bigger the purpose is that you're trying to serve, and the bigger the vision is that you're going after, the less many people will understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay if you start on your journey and you get started on what you're trying to do and you don't have that much support right away. It's okay if you're getting people who are criticizing what you're trying to do and tell you, oh man, that ain't gonna work. You ain't never gonna be able to make $1 million. You ain't never gonna be able to get 1 million subscribers on YouTube. By the way, help me out. I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. That's why I just said that. Help a brother out. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Share this video with 5 friends or family. But yeah, like, you can't be thinking like that. You can't be worried about what a critic gotta say. You can't be worried about what a hater gotta say. You can't be worried about what a jealous person gotta say. You can't be worried about what a doubter gotta say. You can't be worried about what the criticism. You can't be worried about none of that noise. You can't be worried about none of that noise. And here's why. So many people listen to that noise before they get to a point where they're developed enough to have success. So what happens is they give up before they're even ready to master the craft. So if you started on a new journey, right, and you might not be having support right away, you might be getting criticized. People might be telling you it won't work. People might be telling you they don't believe in you and it ain't going to do good. They might be telling you all of this crap to keep you not leveling up, right? But guess what happens? You keep going and you keep going. You keep showing up and you keep showing up. You keep taking action and you keep taking action. Whether you have support or not, whether you have critics or not, you keep showing up. You keep showing up. You keep taking action. You keep taking action. And what happens is, just like anything else, the law of cause and effect, the universe looks at you working hard and the universe says, you know what, this person is deserving. The universe starts to open up. The universe starts to give you what you want. The universe starts to give you the money you want. The universe starts to give you the success that you want. The universe starts to give you the accomplishments that you want. And guess what? The very same people that was criticizing you, the very same people who wasn't supporting you, guess what? They start to come back around saying, oh, I knew you was going to be successful, man. Keep going, man. I see you doing your thing. They're going to come back around. They say, I want to support. When's the next time you can do your next show? When's the next time you're going to be at the studio? When's the next time you're going to make your new video? When's the next time you're going to release a new product? Oh, man, I want to be a part of what you're doing. And that's how it happens. And then the more people that start to support, you start to be scratching your head and you say, damn, when I got started, I ain't have no support. But now it look like I can't run from the support. I can't run away from the support. So you got to be willing to bulldoze. You got to be willing to break through the face and the adversity of the adverse effects of criticism. Because criticism and worrying about what other people think, I'm telling you right now, has killed more dreams than anything else. When people worry about what people think, what other people think, and they listen to the limited mindset because other people are living in this little box mentality, and they start to live in that little box mentality, guess what? You start to get tricked out of your position. You start to get tricked out of your position. You listen to the critics, you listen to the doubters, and you start saying, damn, I don't have nobody supporting me. You don't have nobody supporting you. You start to focus so much on that. But guess what? I don't care who's criticizing me. I don't care who's not supporting me. I'm going to keep going. Because all that matters is what God believes about me. All that matters is God could judge me. So all that matters is what God thinks about me. So if I'm in line with my purpose and what I got to do, it don't matter what the person to the left or the right got to say or what they think. It has no effect on where I'm headed. I'm going to do what I do no matter what. I'm going to do what I do no matter what. You going to do what you do no matter what. Because why? Because you a 300 to freedom fighter. You going to do what you do no matter what. No matter who talking bad, no matter who got this to say, that to say. They don't understand your vision. They don't understand your mission. They don't understand what you're here to do, and that's okay. So that's how you're going to know you're going to be successful, because you could keep going even when people are criticizing you. You could keep going even when you don't have no support. So that's a key sign right there. If you could keep going even when people criticizing you and you don't got no support, well, you Teflon. You just keep going. You gonna make success, because that's just how it's going to go. Number 6, here go the last sign, last but not least. Sign number 6, how to know I will be successful. And this should go without saying. I mean, everything I've been saying up to this point, this 6th point really kind of just summarizes it. And this, when I think of my life, this one really penetrates deep, because I feel like a lot of the things that I wanted didn't really start coming really until now, and more so recently. And I've been making money online for a long time. It's not just about the money, right? It's not always about just making the money. I've had $2,700 a day a long time ago. I've had made 6 figures already, all of that. But at some point or another, it becomes about newer levels. It becomes about impacting more people. So the 6th sign to know that you will be successful is simply, you never give up. You never give up. And when I look at my journey, it hasn't been always easy. But at the end of the day, no matter what I was faced with, no matter what came my way, I didn't give up. It's like I just always thought about the vision. And no matter if, you know, even the times where I'm here felt like I wanted to give up, I just think about why I'm here again. I just think about the vision again. And I think about the people I want to impact again, and the people that I'm going to help on my journey, and the people who are going to be able to help other people by me going after my goals. And then I get back in line again, and I understand what I'm here for, and right back on track. So you never give up. If you never give up, some people don't understand. It's not that people are better than you, or they're more gifted or more talented than you all the time. It's not that people are smarter than you all the time. It's just for the simple fact that they never gave up, and they just keep going. No matter what adversity comes their way, no matter what obstacles come before them in life, those people that you see that just keep going, no matter what tries to knock them off course, no matter what tries to knock them down, it's like they fall 7 times and they get up 8. You're going to be successful. You know you're going to be successful because literally, really and truly, nothing can stop you. Drop a comment below. Say nothing. Say, I can't be stopped. Say, I can't be stopped. Drop a comment below. Say, I can't be stopped. So those were the 6 signs to know that you'll be successful. If you need to watch this video again to get those 6 signs down. I'm telling you, success has to start to happen for you, because by doing these things I just mentioned, you're essentially following the laws of nature and the laws of success and abundance, prosperity, and joy. That's the only thing that can start to come your way. My friends and family, all right? Here, it's your boy Jonathan Belcher. Make sure to share this video with 5 friends and family. All the links that you need to get connected with me and stuff is in the description below. If you're trying to learn how to become a content creator, making money, financially free from home, and all that stuff, I'm teaching a whole movement of people. All of the secrets, the ins and outs to turn your passion into a paycheck. So all the links are in the description below. This is your boy Jonathan Belcher. I appreciate you for tuning in. Let's keep going. Peace.